Good morning, everybody. My name is Deena Younis. I am a PhD student in computer science, and today I'm going to talk about the future of sustainable software engineering. The main motivation of sustainable software engineering is actually incorporating a new factor in developing software, which is sustainability. It is not anymore oriented, or developing a software is not anymore oriented about the cost, the quality, and time of developing a software, but nowadays we have to consider sustainability. Many researchers has focused on how to include sustainability measures in software development. And why is that? Because ICT, as it is known, it is responsible for many environmental effects. Like, for example, hardware is responsible of 2% of the world's CO2 emissions. And this is one cause of the problems of the climate change, the global warming. Also, the anticipated huge global power consumption of ICT with the huge and exponential growth of the use of hardware and software. This means the huge consumption of energy. Consumption of the energy should be somehow, let's say, balanced with saving energy, because the main definition of sustainability is how to make use of the resources without risking their existing for the future. So this is the main motivate of having sustainable software engineering, because also the anticipation is, for example, in this figure shows that till 2025 there is a great increase in energy consumption. And as you see in this figure, it shows that the hardware consumption in terms of using servers, storage devices, networking, UPS, and so on are increasing highly with years. So is there anything being done in order to protect the environment because of the ICT? Yes, there are many initiatives regarding how we can improve, how we can save energy due to the hardware power consumption, like improving cooling methods of data center, power management tools, proper disposal and recycling of hardware parts. In comparison, when it comes to software, developing software, there is a very rare initiatives and researches in this area where we need to put more efforts or the same, at least the same level of efforts in order to protect the environment through software development. And for example, operating systems are being developed over years to provide the users with the same tasks. However, they are developing, they have the same task, they are providing us with the same task, but they are using more and more IT resources. So there are many, let's say we are in the beginning stage of modifying the software life cycle in order to include sustainable measures. For example, here we have the generic software life cycle with different models, the requirement, design, implementation, and verification, maintenance. There are many models, waterfall models, V-shape model, and so on. Now, contributions of sustainable software engineering is how to include sustainability ideas and metrics and measures in the life cycle of developing a software. In my research paper, I introduced some models, some popular models like GreenSoft model and others. Now, my research methodology mainly is reviewing the literature. I would not say I went deeply through the literature, because the sustainability software engineering is very huge topic. It is not in terms of being too many topics. It is also a very new. So there is no standard definitions, no standards to compare the different efforts. So till I reach to the point of focusing on sustainable software engineering, I just have like a quick review about the challenges facing this topic. So, as I said before, most of the research focused on the effects and impacts of hardware usage more than the software development. The dimensions of sustainability in software engineering is not fully identified yet. Still, this is under discussion, and it is very, very important research area as I see it. Best practices and practical frameworks in order to suggest the best method for designing and coding softwares are not confirmed. Still, this area needs to have more research, which is consequently, as a result of that, there is a lack of a strong knowledge base to educate people, to educate the two important key players in this domain, which are the customers, which are the users who are requesting the software, and the software engineers who are developing the software. In addition, the pace of progressing in green computing is not coping with the fast progress of energy needs of IT equipment. The IT equipments are developing, the needs are becoming more and more demanding, and this is not in the same level of progressing in green computing. We need to be more faster to cope with the changes in this field. Another challenge in sustainable software engineering, the complexity of architectural designs of some IT equipments. Now, the IT equipment manufacturers are not considering that much the sustainability effect of their devices. So this is very important, because the more complications in architectural designs of equipment will lead to more complication and complexity in the software to operate these devices. So how to overcome, or my suggestion to overcome the challenges that facing the sustainable software engineering, the first thing is to standardize the concepts and definition related to sustainable software engineering. Because if you go and search about this topic, I'm sure in the middle you will be lost, because there are many definitions, many perspectives about it. Plus, more conceptual software development models to be created and verified. There are some, but they are not enough. In addition, if there are conceptual software development models, we need to put them in practice to verify them by exploring more suitable sustainable techniques to be used through all the life cycle of the software. Also, as I said, produce IT equipment that considers sustainable requirement as a priority. It is not like the last stage of developing the software. From the first phase of developing software, from the requirement phase, we should give the priority and the importance of sustainability. And at the end, addressing the complexity of the architectural designs of some IT equipment is very important, because this will balance, or not balance, and it will make the level of importance of the level of importance of considering sustainability from the software perspective at the same level of designing and manufacturing the IT equipment. In conclusion, I view this topic as very important. It is progressing. It is in its first stage. So every aspect, every challenge, every topic related to sustainable software engineering is a very, very good chance for research and contribution in IT world. And thank you. Any questions? Any comment?
Many resources that are involved in the software development process is a subject matter for power consumption.
Yes.
Like even the offices, the lighting, the ACs, everything is subject matter. And as much as the software development goes on, it is subject matter to the sustainability and the green environment. But the most important part about this, which is taking much load, is really the hardware.
Yeah.
The hardware servers, the data centers, have a bigger impact about power consumption and cooling system and that stuff. So I think still the focus on the hardware will be much important than the software engineering process as software development lifecycle.
Thank you. I totally agree with you. The hardware is responsible for most of power consumption. But from our viewpoint as software engineer, we need to consider this point now. In the sense of what? We might not have a huge contribution to power reduction or power reserving power. However, we need, yani, the world is changing. With software engineering, processes should not be static, and we have to cope with the changes which are happening. Even if we are expecting the contribution of reducing power by software engineering, by sustainable software engineering, still we need to investigate more in this field. I don't think we need to stop in this stage or say the hardware is more contributor to power consumption and that's it. We don't know. With more researches, I think we can contribute, even if it is a small percentage. By the end, all the contributions will end to the benefit of our environment.